All right, it's Warped Rationale with Ben and Eric. He's Eric. Say hi.
Hey.
And I'm Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Hey. All right, so what you got for me?
All right, so this week, okay, so you're you.
Yeah.
It's just you.
Pretty much all the time, no matter what I want to do.
Every day.
Yeah.
All right, so you wake up and you go outside to check the mail.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say that you wake up and you're like, I'm expecting something.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go check the mail. So you walk outside and you instantly realize that you are in like a nice village.
Okay.
Old school. The roofs are made out of like the hay, the straw and stuff.
I want to clarify for anybody listening, we don't live in a nice village.
No.
So this is very
Not
surprising.
at all. Right.
Okay, yeah.
So you see people running around. Everybody's a lot more animated.
Okay.
People are a lot like more like anger. Anger is like a.
So do they move like the way people do on stage with like a lot of embellishment
Yes.
and flourish, and they really okay.
Yes.
So they look like they're really trying to sell it.
Yeah, they
Okay.
really are. Like everybody is really into it. It's all really strange right away.
Yeah.
So you walk out and you're just gonna go whatever. You go to your mailbox and you open the mailbox.
I don't know that I'd be able to go whatever and go to is my house. When I turn around, is it still my house?
No, it's not.
What the living shit? Forget the mailbox, Eric. What's happening?
Okay.
Am I going to be okay?
I
Eric,
hope
am I
so.
dying?
I don't know.
Jeez. The mailbox is over. I mean,
Okay,
what's
all right.
happening?
So here's what happens.
Yeah.
Everybody outside's having a really good time, but when you
Sure.
when you come outside and you're kind of like, what's going on?
Yeah.
People kind of stop, and genuine fear hits people's faces
And me?
at you.
Oh, good.
They look at you and they're scared.
Okay.
People are taking their children inside. People are closing windows.
All right. I just want to check in with you. My current status is I'm like, oh, good. At least nobody here is going to try to kill me so far.
Okay. So you see.
Oh, that sounds like that's going to be in question very soon. All right, go ahead.
So when people are start closing doors and stuff,
Uh-huh.
there are a few people that start screaming for the guards.
Guards?
Guards.
What the hell? Okay, yeah.
So you see some big guys in suits of armor come up.
Sure.
They don't come too close to you. They stay a good distance away.
All right.
And they're like, we're going to have to ask you to go back in your house, sir.
Okay, the first thing I would have to say, I want to get a read on these guys. They're hesitant to approach me, yes?
Yes, they're hesitant. They don't really know.
Here's our D&D game going here. Am I able to sense any idea of whether or not they're more afraid of me because they think I am dangerous, or do they think I'm dangerous the way people think plague victims are dangerous? Can I read it on their face? Are they disgusted?
Yes, they're not disgusted. They think you are dangerous.
Okay.
They're not afraid because you're sick.
Okay.
They're clearly like, it's like a brave
They
guard
think
with
that
his hand
I
on
am
his sword.
threatening. Okay.
Yeah, he's got his hand on his sword and he's like, I'll do it if I got to,
Okay, so
But
he's
like,
reluctant to get into a fight.
Right, he
Okay.
doesn't want to push this.
I'm gonna go ahead and parlay with these guys. I think would be my move. I would have to say I would probably, without breaking eye contact, point at the house behind me and say, "That's not my house." Where? And then I would have to just ask them where I am. Like, what is the point of this? I didn't want to be here. What are we doing?
Okay,
Who
so
are you?
they don't know what to say to you.
They don't know any.
They don't know what to say to you because
They don't know where we are.
they're actually scared. They don't know how to respond to you.
Yeah.
Other than to like hands are on weapons.
Yeah.
But they don't want it to come to that.
Okay.
Okay. So they don't know.
Okay.
They don't know what to say to you.
But they want me to go back into my.
They want you to go back into your house.
Well, the odds are too good because I'm gathering here that, if the house behind me is not my own,
right. Well,
clearly I'm somewhere else, and chances are super good that I'm going to walk into that place and somebody's going to start screaming, and I don't want to be a part of that. And these guards should know that I don't live there. So what Who are these guys?
They're telling
are these
you-
professionals?
They're telling you to go back inside your house. Okay, so
So
let's.
they don't mean go into that building. They just mean wherever my house is, I should be in it.
They do mean that building. Turn around.
That's
and
my
go
house.
back in your house. They're saying that's your house.
Okay, so we clarify. I'm like, that is my house.
They do clarify.
Okay.
I don't know why you don't recognize it, but you need to go back inside your house.
Since that's my house, who am I?
Okay. They look at each other and they're confused
Yeah.
and they say, "We just don't want you to turn into a dragon again."
Right. When did I turn into a dragon last?
Okay. They point over the valley.
Yeah.
And there's like scorched earth.
Yeah.
And they're like, there was an incident a while back
Okay.
where you freaked out, and we don't know why you freaked out.
Yeah.
But you were just out in town, you freaked out, and that's what
I
happened.
freaked out and I turned into a dragon.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
Okay, Eric, this is me asking you.
Okay.
Did I look cool?
You did.
Okay, that's worth
You
it.
did. You looked awesome.
All right. At any point, do I feel like I can turn into a dragon?
So, okay, yes.
That's the what if, isn't it?
Yes.
Would you murder all these people?
What if you, armed with this knowledge,
Yeah.
and they fought you off one time, so they
Okay.
were able to at least get you to turn back into your human form, if you will. Armed with this knowledge
And
of
then they
these
put me back in my house?
of these people, well, yeah, they helped you. They didn't know what else to do. Your house, okay, so that was another thing.
But they didn't try to kill me.
Your house is like just a little bit above the town, so you can tell they probably built you a different house.
Oh, okay.
And they
So they put me up in a freak hotel on the hill to be able to keep an eye on me.
exactly.
Scumbags.
They want to make sure.
I've known these guys my whole lives, and now they're going to betray me like this?
So what if you were
Yeah.
armed with these powers and knowing
Okay.
what you know, and
Okay.
people are scared of you?
Sure.
Would you just lay waste to this place?
Okay, that's not plan A
Okay.
for sure. But okay, so they know me. Do I have a name amongst these people? I've existed in this village. It's not like I
Yeah,
just
no, you
appeared.
existed. No, you've been here for quite a while. Everybody knows you as Ben.
So what was my real life? Was I just in some kind of crazy fugue state while I was dragoning out, imagining being a fat guy in Alabama because dragons can do better with their
always-
imagination?
You've always been a baker your whole life.
I've been a baker.
You've been a baker for this town.
Okay.
That's what people acknowledge you as. That's what people acknowledge your job as.
And the fact that they didn't stab me when I turned back into a human means that I'm a really good baker.
you were a good person.
that they
You're probably
cannot
the only
bear to
one in the
lose.
town.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a really good
That's good.
person too. You've never, up until that point, you've never given them reason.
Right.
See, now if this was me,
Yeah, no, I know.
I've already been caught killing people.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
You're very Skyrim on God mode
Yeah,
about things.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, that's not my initial thing. But do I? As soon as I walk out and they point this out to me, do I remember who these people are?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a flashback thing. You remember, oh yeah, I did do that.
Okay, so
I did do that, and now you've realized, crap, I actually know how to do that.
So even outside of the first thing that you had asked about whether or not I would blow them away, which is again telling about you that you're like, the question is whether I
just
destroy
asking.
them.
Okay.
Like, no, Eric, my first move is not to destroy them, because now I remember all of them. I have to take a couple of days just to get over the fact that everything I thought was my life was some kind of
different?
shitty, hazy dragon dream.
Right.
When I was out fucking things up, I was me.
Yeah.
What a waste thing of a thing. Because I would way rather have been there doing the dragon stuff, man. I got to be honest with you. Okay, so yeah, I would probably take some time to get used to the fact that I'm now a baker named.
You're Ben.
Am I Ben?
You're still Ben.
I'm Sven.
Benjamin the. Oh, you're Sven.
I'm Svenjamin.
Svenjamin the baker.
Yeah, Svenjamin the baker.
Okay.
It was close enough. I couldn't get it right.
A few days pass.
Okay.
And you get you get a note on
Yeah.
your doorstep that is
See, I haven't done anything, and now they're fucking with me.
that is asking you to leave.
To leave town?
To leave. They're asking you to leave.
I take a couple of days doing nothing, living in the house they made.
And they're asking you to leave.
All right, I got to ask, Eric, is this because these people are complete assholes, or is this because you really want to hear that I would burn the place down?
No.
Because I got to admit that's egging me on a little bit.
But it's not okay. Look, it's not like a letter from the guards.
Yeah.
It's not a letter from the Royal Guard. You don't know who this is from.
It's just an anonymous letter.
It's an anonymous letter, kind of threatening you. It's a very threatening letter.
It's threatening
You to leave.
This is already grown and progressed.
If you leave,
yeah,
it's fine. Just go somewhere else.
Do I have a pen?
You do?
Do I have paper?
Yes.
I would like to leave a note on the front door of everybody else's house that says no, not just yet. I'm still working on a thing.
Svingen.
It would say no. I'm still working some stuff out. Get back to me in a week. That's what I would give. I don't guess I would go door to door, but I would probably. If I
go door to door, terrified.
If I could guarantee that I wouldn't eat everybody and burn the place down, I would turn into a dragon and I would burn it into a field. Like, hang on, give me a minute, because I would still need some time to work on this.
Yeah, that's a lot more aggressive.
I have more questions to ask you about this world.
Okay.
So for the moment, I'm gonna go ahead.
That's the scenario.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that that threatening note on the back burner. I'm not throwing it away.
All right, no, that's fine.
I'm keeping the note.
You've got it.
Because I want people to see when I do slay everyone in the village, inevitably.
Okay.
Because I can see where this is going. I want to have some kind of evidence to be like, well, maybe you were stupid to try and push me. Maybe that was dumb. Maybe we don't go up to the Dragon Man's house and act all high and mighty.
Court case.
Yeah.
You want to have that.
Well, but the next place I go to settle, I can just say, hey, look, they started it. And I know how much that who started it counts in this world that we live in. It's very important to me. And since I'm a huge dragon, what I think is important is probably very, very meaningful.
Yes. Agreed.
Why am I able to turn into a dragon? Do we know?
We don't know.
We don't know?
We don't know.
Is anybody else? Are there other dragons out?
There are not.
Not that we know of, or definitely not?
They're definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not. You are the only.
Here's another question about this world that I live in. Is it actually an alternate universe, dimension, place, or am I just in Sweden? And I don't know it, and I could come back.
It's an alternate universe.
Okay.
Dimension, place.
So everything I know about the Earth is gone.
Yeah, it's very cartoony. It's very dramatic.
And all these people are acting very broad and cartoony and goofy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm fine with all that. Do I know any of these people? I mean, not in the sense do I know them. I know that we've already established that. But were any of them my friends?
No.
So I was not a popular best baker there ever was.
No. I mean, everybody...
Well, what the fuck's wrong with me, Eric, that I don't have friends?
You just did your job.
I just did my job.
You are still you,
I do my
man.
job now,
You don't
man.
go... Yeah, but you don't go outside and socialize.
I'm likable, man.
I'm not saying you are.
I sell the bread. I sell the bread. The people come.
You make it happen.
I try to make connections, and all I get for it is I turn into a damn dragon. And did I kill people when I turned into a dragon?
Yeah, I mean, people died.
Like a lot?
Like a lot.
So...
There's like scorched earth.
Well,
there's like a whole section of the village gone.
I will tell you that in video games, when somebody comes up to me and says, "You're dangerous, get out of here," I always kill them.
Right. Okay.
Without fail.
Okay.
I usually reload the game and I go, I'm bigger than that. Now that I've already done it, I'm bigger than that.
Exact opposite. Exact opposite.
You don't do it and then you think about it and go back?
No, I kill... Yeah. Exactly.
Like you get mad on the way out the door and you're like, died. Wait a minute. I don't have to go anywhere. Moving the plot along be damned. Yeah, man. I feel like... I feel like in actuality, I would probably just sit for a while. I think I'd make a big show out of being a regular guy in town.
So you would
I would go up to people and I'd say, "Fresh baked from an oven, not from dragon fire, from an oven." I just constantly reminding, like, I'm doing normal people stuff,
right?
Not dragon shit,
right?
But just so you know, it could have been done with dragon shit.
So
no,
okay. So you're going about it in a threateningly polite way.
I would say that it's not passive aggressive. It's clearly meant to be provocative. I would I've already killed half the village. Let's see if the other half is up to snuff. And I mean, okay, real honest truth, odds are that in this situation, I'd be like, apparently I don't like any of you. None of you like me. And I can turn into literally a godlike being
Right.
and do anything I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see what's over that mountain.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's anybody who doesn't suck ass on the other side of the mountain.
You just leave.
I bet there's at least one person on this whole planet who's not a dick.
Right.
So that would be my thing. I'm going to go over the mountain. I'm going to drink some wine. I'm going to have a good day. And that's going to be what I would probably do in reality, in terms of whether or not this is just a thought exercise.
Right.
And also, you know, I don't know that I would do that because I've just lost my wife. I've lost my son. I've lost my parents. I've lost everyone I've ever known.
Right.
And even if it was
It's
all
just
imaginary, like what about, do I have parents in this village?
No.
Do they live somewhere else? Mm-hmm. So they're not dead?
No.
And I didn't kill them.
They're not dead. You didn't kill them, but they don't live here.
I could probably go see mom and dad.
Yeah. Yeah, you
that'd
can
be
go
all
visit
right.
them.
See, okay, so there's nothing locking me down here.
No, I mean,
this isn't the only
they want
village on
you
the
to
planet,
leave.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't like that either. I want them to understand that I didn't do the thing to hurt anybody. I haven't figured out why I can turn into a nightmare dragon.
And you won't.
Why I can turn into a cool looking nightmare
You're
dragon.
a cool looking nightmare dragon.
Sweetness. I just want to make sure everybody remembers.
Yes.
Very cool looking dragon.
Yes. So word gets out. You've been living for a week. You know, you've been doing your thing, like you said.
This is just a D&D campaign.
You've been going around. You catch word of somebody's there are warriors coming to hunt you down.
Why? I haven't done anything since I killed everybody.
Because they can take your head and be known as the one that killed the man who could turn into a dragon.
Okay, so we're getting into that kind of stuff. Now, see, this is the point where I walk out into the town square and I say, look, whole week, an entire week, not one dragon incident.
Right.
0% dragon-rated fatalities.
And they try to explain to you before you even get off the ground. He doesn't live here. the guy's not coming. He's traveling. Yeah. He'll be here in a few days.
No, I'm just okay. So they're not on board with the guy. They're like, we would rather not provoke any situation.
They would rather not have any of this going on.
Okay, at this point I would tell them, look, that seems fair to me. Super, again, I am genuinely sorry about what happened. Even though none of you liked me before, right. I would like to remind you that it was not my intention to kill everybody because I still had a good thing going. I could bake, I could eat baked goods, and I did my thing. How about this? If you will turn this guy away, you don't even have to kill him. You just have to prove that you would try to keep somebody from killing me. I'll stay here and I'll be the town freaking dragon. How badass is that, everybody?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Did I win anybody over?
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Okay. I'd be the town dragon. I'd be like, look, if we can all get along, again, I know I can never make up for the dead people.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I could find a way to help out here a little bit more than making you a fine-ass quiche, because I'm a good baker, y'all, but I'm an even better dragon, and I will take care of your problems. There's nothing else like me. This is like finding the genie in Aladdin. You have never had a friend like me, motherfucker.
All right, here we go.
Here we go now. Gonna take it down. It's the end of the show.
What's going on, folks?
Yes, the end of the mother show.
End of the show.
Yes, we
Jesus,
did it.
I want to take a ride in your Camaro.
End of the show. End of the show.
Cut it! Cut it! We're printing!
God, print money.
Printing some damn money!
Print it.
That's gold!